What's up, Roger? Real deep cool. I am kind of nervous. Why am I nervous? Because I haven't done a video in a while, right? As y'all know, I've been like trying to do some things, you know, promoting things and whatever. I wore this tie because this is the tie I got on the new promotion I'm trying to do, which is RaJuR Real Deep Cool thing with the theme of fragrances, musician, blah, 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 for the working man, right? So I'm looking forward to doing that and really kicking that thing off before the summertime kicks. And again, just to make it clear, it's for guys who work for a living, who really, I don't care what you do, you know what I mean? And I would hate to say single guys because it's kind of hard to include married guys. Now, guys in a relationship, hold on, let me fix my tie. People in a relationship is one thing, you know, because, you know, when you're dating or if you're just seeing somebody or if you got a girlfriend, hopefully you have a girlfriend for like 90 years. But, you know, if you do, she still wants you to look good. Now, as far as a wife-husband thing, I guess wife-husband thing, you know, sometimes a woman can become threatened, all of a sudden her man, husband, is starting to get dressed all the time. Like when I get off work, I get dressed. You know what I mean? Even if I really don't go anywhere, I still may dress just to check out an outfit. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, I'm leisure tonight. That's right, my shirt is out, tie, my little merino wool sweater, got some boots on. If you haven't seen it in the Facebook post. So yeah, I get dressed every day. You know, again, like I said, if I'm not going anywhere, it's either a tryout outfit. I'm probably going to end up going tonight and probably going to have a couple of beers just to chill because I haven't really done anything all week. And you know, do that. So again, it's a new video. Haven't done one in a while. People be like, yo, where the videos at, man? Where the videos at? And I'm like, guys, I really want to have something to talk about because I do enough little videos, you know, like in the morning or whatever from time to time that, you know, it's just like, hey, I don't really have to do this kind of video unless I really have a bottle. Like if I got a bottle in, I do want to do the video. But what I do have is some first impressions that I want to get into. Because what I did was I went into my bag of goodies that I haven't gone in a while. And some of these I've never worn. I just may have gotten samples, but I never wore them. So they go in this bag. And I am familiar with Velvet Oud. I am by Kurkdjian. In fact, that was the first oud after Acqua di Palma's Oud Intensa that I started checking out after that, after I picked it up. This is a little bit expensive, but, you know, after getting a lot of samples of these, I ended up getting a pretty good amount of these. And I have just about all of them, but Velvet Oud is the one I really started out liking the most, but now I like oud kind of like the most now. All right, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Shay&Blue Sicilian limes. Crazy. And we're going to revisit tobacco oud. One of the pieces I just, you know, I used to really, it was almost like Tuscan leather to me. I just could not deal. When I first smelled tobacco oud, I liked it. Then, all of a sudden, I didn't like it. I thought it smelled really trashy. And then, a buddy from overseas, let me talk to him a while, sent me some Amber Absolute. You see, I'm holding on to that very little bit. I'll probably never spray it out. I'll probably always use that as a I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use it as. I'm not going to spray it until I get some more in there, I'll tell you that. So, that's that. So, before we get started, this is the first time I've ever drank a Malbec, or Malbec. And this is made by a company called Explorador, okay? Explorador X. Picked this up today. They also have a cab. But when I saw this, I was like, well, let me check out this Malbec. Somebody told me about a Malbec. It says Concha y Toro on the bottom. And something, like it says 1883 on the bottom. The alcohol content, I really can't see. It's probably going to be like around 13. Looks as though I'm at to start needing glasses, huh? All right, 13, not 13.5. I'm 13.5, 13. So before we got started, I got my Malbec Explorador. Ooh, dry. Very dry. Because I've been drinking cabs for so long, and cabs I've been noticing this creaminess ever since I tried a house cab at Cheesecake Factory. I've been down with cabs. Other than that, I was into sweet wines. Then I started drinking cabs. I got a lot of cabs that I've explored. But this is a Malbec, like I said, and I think what made me pick it up, it had something about plum or something in here. Can't really read it, but it's something about plum. I mean, writing is so small, but hey. I don't know. Anyway, has a little writing on the back. I remember I used to be able to read that. Now, I'll tell you, boy, eyes are like doing some other stuff right now. So it's a Malbec, again, Explorador. Pretty dry, a little fruity, but the dryness overtakes the fruitiness, I think. And so it's gonna take a little to get used to. The first time with a Malbec, so we'll see. That's it. That was a song that I think made on the 2 CD. I don't think it made it on the CD. Or maybe it did. I can't remember. But anyway, a little something, something. I ain't played the guitar in a while. Like I said, I got to start practicing. So I figured I'll just practice with y'all listening. But that wasn't really practice. That was me just around. But that's what I do. I got too much other stuff to do. I got to do fragrance reviews. I got to get down with this wine. I got to do this fashion thing. I got to go to work. I got to do a whole bunch of stuff. And I got to get the studio back up and running because I told y'all before they replaced my windows in here. And now I had to, Anyway, here we go. Let's go. Let's talk about that thing called Velvet Oud. Velvet Oud is made by Francis Kurkdjian, and most of you know, or may not know, that Francis Kurkdjian is, this guy's been doing fragrances for a long time. I'll get right to it. I don't know a lot of stuff. I'm just telling you what I've absorbed over about a year since I've been doing this. Francis Kurkdjian is the first one that did Le Male. Not the first one that did Le Male. His first fragrance, I think, one of them was Le Male. And from what I understand, he was 17 years old when he came out with that fragrance. And that fragrance was like, man, I used to look at that fragrance all the time in Macy's, man, with the body. And I think I bought it one time. And after I bought it, I was like, man, I don't want this, man. It smells too musty. I took it back and returned it. And I never bought it again. Never bought it again. It was a cool fragrance, man. It had this crazy vanilla funk stuff to it, man. It was like, that's something I never smelled before. My nose wasn't really graduated at the time because I also used to wearing the sweet stuff like Versace Man, Light Blue I used to wear. Oh, man. There's a couple I used to wear all the time. But Versace Man, I had like 15 bottles of that, man. Couldn't get enough of that. Couldn't get enough of that. That was my signature scent. Had Fahrenheit for a while. I used to rock Fahrenheit. That's another one I still want to pick up too, Fahrenheit. Not the new one, I want to pick up the original Fahrenheit. So anyway, that's when Le Male, I ran across Le Male. Once again, didn't like it, didn't stay with me. I passed. But Francis Kurkdjian has gone on to, knows a lot of fragrances for other people. In fact, a couple other fragrances that I did buy, was one called Squared or something like that, or something 2. I bought that, which was like nothing but, I think it was this amber and musk or something like that. It was crazy. But I got rid of all my designers at a particular time, so I think I had that one. The one I still have, the one of my rare, I have 3 designers, I think. I have Yves Saint Laurent Oud piece. I have Narciso Rodriguez for him, which is what Francis Kurkdjian created, which is the bomb, man. And I have Ancre Noir. Those are the only 3 I kept. Oud Absolute. YSL Oud Absolute. So, we should be listening to some music, man. What the heck is going on here? Bam. My bad, y'all. How do I do a fragrance review without doing music? You gotta have some music in the background. Anyway. Okay, let me turn it down just a little bit. What you doing? Yeah, so, that's the dealio with that when it comes to Francis Kurkdjian. So now he came up with this Oud line. He has so many fragrances, man. Everybody liked the Forte fragrances. The Universal, the Aqua Universal. There's a lot of them. I'm not really into those. I'm not into those lighter fragrances. I like the Ouds. Simple as that. I had Absolute Pour des Soirs. It was just too stanky. And compared that to Najaf Zanzibar by RaJuR, I decided to get rid of it and keep Najaf instead. But this right here, man, Francis Kurkdjian Velvet Oud reminds me of Gao. Okay? I think the only thing that really separates just from Gao, that's RaJuR's, that's in the Oud collection as well. But it doesn't have any Oud in it. It doesn't list Oud as far as I know, but Gao is probably just a saffron bomb. And this is almost like Gao. I mean, you can't get any closer to Gao than this, because this is saffron laden. Now, when you look at the notes on Fragrantica, it says Oud, the balm, the saffron, and the cinnamon. All I smell is saffron in this. Very little Oud. Very little Oud. If it's in there, he's a really good blender, though. You got to admit, he's a good blender. And he can take some stuff and blend it. This is just messing up my fragrance of the night. My fragrance of the night is Noir de Noir. But this is either leaking or something, man. It's leaking out, and it's really, oh, man, I'm going to smell like this, man. Believe it or not, I'm going to wipe it on my pants, because, oh, it's just dominating Noir de Noir, man. I got like a 12 spray. I got a 12 spray hitter in the RaJuR, man. And all I'm smelling is this velvet oud. It's actually called Velvet Mood Oud. And let me tell you, like I said, man, if you guys are familiar with Gao, I only had one dude. I sold my Gao too. I had the collection. I still did a shooting star collection. I had the collection. Yeah, I still have the oud collection. And this guy wanted Gao bad. I'm like, man, he really dug Gao. I sold it to him, man. I couldn't do nothing with it. There's too much saffron. Now I think this does dry down into maybe maybe the cinnamon. I think I remember drying down into a little sweeter thing that's going on. Because when this first came out, this was my favorite. Velvet oud was my favorite. I'm like, man, this is my joint right here. Velvet oud is it. So if I was to say that and remembering that my nose at that time was nowhere near as developed as it is right now, that I really liked it. But now since I smell other fragrances, it's not annoying to me, but it smells so close to Gao that I really don't like it. Because again, I sold Gao. So it's a good fragrance if you like saffron. Yeah. If you like saffron, get it. The cinnamon is later. A little bit later, okay? Alright, now. Sicilian Limes by Shay&Blue. You know what I'm starting to realize with Shay&Blue? If they say something smells like something, it smells like something. This smells like limes. I'm telling you, this is... Yo. I like Mosaic by Josh with the Imaginary Artist. I sold Neo. I had Neo. I sold Neo because of Mosaics. I also sold Neo because of Allegro, which is a Suspiro piece by RaJuR. But Sicilian Limes, you know, it's kind of close to Casa Azure. Kinda. And this Tom Ford's piece, Casa Azure. It's kind of close, but it's sweeter. The oud in Casa Azure takes away the sweetness after a while of the citrus. It takes away the sweetness after a while. This doesn't have any oud in it. So, you know, Sicilian, holla at your boy 100. Citrus. We're looking at lime. Let me see what it says. Lime, cedar, moss, rosemary. Okay, lime, top note. Middle note is rosemary. Base notes are moss and cedar. Man, this thing. Summertime banger. Sicilian Limes. Now, I haven't smelled the watermelon yet, but somebody told me the watermelon smells like watermelon. I mean, really smells like watermelon, man. So let me straighten my tie again. I don't like my tie crooked on TV. Yeah, man. This Sicilian Limes, man, you gotta check it out for the summertime. Now, again, for me as a first impression, I sprayed it earlier today, and it lasted a long time. I mean, I'm talking about 6 hours on a minuscule spray. I didn't even spray it out. So tomorrow I may spray it out tomorrow, depending on what I really want to check out. But I'll tell you what, I will spray out Sicilian Limes tomorrow. Whatever I got left here, I'm going to spray it out. I'm just going to blow it out. Get rid of it and blow it out. Sicilian Limes, first impression, man. Summertime love, man. Summertime citrus. And that did, look, I like a lot of citruses. I'm good with the Palmer citruses more than any other citrus, really. But, because they do bergamot and Calabrio, all that stuff, whatever it's called. Bergamot, Calabrio, blah, blah, blah. They do citrus well. They do citrus like they like to depend on it when it comes to the Palmer citruses. And Hermes is not bad as well. Sicilian Limes, man. Casa Azure is good too. Tom Ford's Casa Azure is good too. It's good too. I'm telling you. Now, when you want to go for price point, 100 ml of this for $90, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Just like salt caramel. You know what I mean? 100 ml for $90, you gotta get it. There's just no way you won't get that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now, Casa Azure, you know that's $210 for a 50, $290 for a 300. Holla at your boy, smack your wallet in the face action. I don't know about that. For price point, Shay&Blue, Sicilian Limes. RaJuR is nice, but I'm trying to tell you. All right, the music stopped for some reason. We don't know. So we're not going to try to fight the music. Oh, it's kicking back in now. Okay. It just does what it want to do sometimes. Plus, I ain't been back in so long. I think it's not showing me love, man. My studio's not showing me love. But they know in about a month, it's getting ready to get busy back in this joint. It's going to be on and popping because the new CD is going to be popping and I'm re-releasing The Obvious, all right? So anyway, get back at it. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with the people. The people want to hear music. Okay. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay. We're going to do it in the spare room. Yeah. All right, anyway. Last but not least, tobacco oud. You know, again, when I first smelled tobacco oud, I'm like, man, this is decent. And then I was checking out reviews, man, and McMickers had said that, oh, man, tobacco oud is nothing but Amber Absolute. And after hearing about so much about Amber Absolute, which you couldn't get anymore unless you wanted to pay an exorbitant amount of money to pick it up off eBay or something, I couldn't get that, so I wasn't getting that. Then a good brother overseas in England said, yo, I got that. I'm going to send it to you, free of charge. He sent me a niblet. Actually, he sent me a little bit more than that. He sent me about like that. But I understood that. He would have sent me this, I've been appreciative of it. Because it's Amber oud. And boy, can you see the amber. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, all of a sudden, I wasn't feeling it. Still waiting for Amber oud to arrive. I said, man, this is just too dirty. I don't really smell the tobacco in it. I just smell this funky, spicy oud, like, yeah, I mean. But I didn't really smell the tobacco. I mean, I smelled the amber a little bit because it reminded me of Hombre Sultan a little bit. Just a little bit. And also, Hombre, the one by Armani Prive has one that's kind of similar to this. I'm not sure whether it's, damn, what is it called? It's not Hombre Soul. There's another one that Armani Prive has out that almost smells like this. And I was like, man, I would get those before I would buy tobacco oud. Then all of a sudden I went and I said, nah, man, let me give it a good spray. I sprayed it out the bottle. Bam, bam, bam. Tobacco oud is the bomb. Then here comes Amber Absolute a little bit later. Man, all day long. All day long, I'm telling you. I'm not talking about dry down, I'm talking about first impression. Stronger. You can smell the strength in this. I mean, it's coming out the top, coming out the nozzle. And this is just a little bit weaker, but it smells like it may be a little bit sweeter too. Yeah. But I'm telling you, if you can't find Amber Absolute, Amber oud, get it. Some people ain't feeling it, but you can't bomb out on that. If you spray it lightly, if you spray tobacco oud lightly, I'm telling you, you're good to go. If you try to get hard nosed with it, you know what I mean, trying to hit somebody in the shorts with it, when you go out, because you want to get noticed, you're going to bomb out with it. You can't get down like that with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Just spray like maybe two piece on top of the hand. One on each top of the hand. 2 pieces together. 4 pieces. 4 pieces of tobacco oud, you straight. Amber oud is probably like a 1 piece, back of the neck, holler at your boy, and then 2 on the hands. So that's the way I feel about those. So, again, first impression, Sicilian limes. I'm going to spray this out tomorrow. Velvet Mood Oud by Maison Kurkdjian. Girdroff Gao. If you like that, you'll like this. This right here is, I think, $374 for 74 mil. 50 mil for, I think, $300 for Gao. Somewhere around that price. So, I don't know. Depends on what you want to do. If you're into Gao, if you like that spice, get it. It's not like black saffron. If you go black saffron, which says saffron in the name by Byredo, it smells more like leather. Saffron. Pow! In the neck collarbone all up in your face, nose cavity, itching your hairs in your ear socket. That guy is unbelievable. It's just like Gal, I'm telling you. He won't even calm down. It just won't go away. Man, all right, forget it. So that's what I got for y'all tonight. All right, now to the fashion portion, because I will be doing the fashion portion from now on. Ain't no need doing a separate one. Tonight I am wearing. I decided I was gonna wear some sneaks. That's why I have on a white shirt. I was gonna put on sneaks. So I didn't know whether I was going anywhere or not. And so I said I'm gonna throw on this white shirt with my paisley tie. This is a Ralph Lauren shirt. All right, this is a Ralph Lauren shirt. This is a club room vest, Merlino wood. Got this from Macy's. You know, club room is Macy's. The tie is by Nautica. Right, how did I forget about that? My Nautica paisley-like tie. Holla at your boy. Little small paisley joints like germs. And the hat is a Neiman's hat. No, I'm sorry. Impermeable hat. And it's like a tweed type vibe with this. You know what I mean? Herringbone. I think more herringbone or tweed. It could be either one. And you can flip it backwards and look cool backwards too, like Samuel Jackson. Alright? Doctor's glasses. Rain thing. Got on the X-Wing tonight. Wear a nice leather black braces to go with it. Usually when I wear this watch, it depends. If I'm really getting dressed, I'll put a silver rope, little silver rope joint I have on this arm with it. But if I'm just chilling, I'll put on the black brown leather combo with the magnet dip. I got this from Jared's. And over on this side, I'll switch my rings around. Like if I'm wearing a silver stainless steel watch, I'll put the rings on this arm. If I'm not, then I'll put my polished wood on this arm to go with the brown earth tone of the watch. And then I'll give this arm either the big silver, I have link, or, because these are this ring right here is sapphire, and this ring down the bottom is black and white diamonds. And tonight I decided to put on my ceramic beads. All right, so I put on with a magnetic clasp. Sometimes I have on that jeans. What kind of jeans I have on? Wranglers. Wrangler jeans. Yeah. And the shirt is out. All right. Should I tilt this up? All right, so the shirt is out, as you can see. So now I'm bam, bam, bam. So you look from the top, you're like, yeah, dude must be going somewhere. Not that important. Okay? So I have some Wrangler jeans on. These are just Wrangler jeans. Boot jeans, so they're real tight on the bottom. And I have on Alfani boots. Alright? And a lot of you know, this is another Macy's brand, Alfani. Usually, you'll find a lot of Alfani's stuff. Shirts and all that stuff, sweaters, and even boots in Macy's. So that's what I have on tonight. I forgot what socks I have on. But the Alfani hair is strapped. It's strapped. So if you look at my picture on Facebook, you'll see it. Rubber sole. I don't wear these often because, you know, I'm starting to collect more boots now. I got the Mariani boots last week, the black joints, made in Spain. I messed that up now, I know. Made in Spain. And I got another pair of boots I bought a long time ago, man. I'm talking about like 20 years ago. They're like quarter boots that I wear from time to time. And then I have my cowboy boots, which are the Ariats. So I do want to get a couple more boots, you know, just you know, different varieties, man. You know, my main boot I want to get is gonna cost me about $17.50. That's I catch it on sale. But Tom Ford Pebble boot is not gonna go on sale. So I'm going to save about $17.50 some out of it and pick that up. Would you buy a $1,750 boot? If it's Tom Ford and Pebble, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could buy Prada. I can buy some other, you know, brands at that particular price. You know, but no, I got a feeling it's going to be that Tom Ford. Nothing like it. And for what I think he only makes one boot. I think that's the only one he makes. I could be wrong, but that's the only one I've ever seen. So, bam. All right, so pretty much that's it, man. It's a wrap. I am done, man. No commentary for the night, man. Just women are like, I don't know. I don't understand women sometimes, you know. I think what I'll say is that for guys, single guys, and like I said, working guys who trying to get it on, trying to do their thing, and may have an ulterior motive on the side or whatever you may do. Women like that, but there's some women are afraid of that. I don't think it's threatening in a way. Like me as a musician, a lot of women like, yo, I ain't want to mess with you because I know you're just going to be around a lot of honeys because you play. And that's what the groupie thing is about. I don't play out, though. I don't really perform a lot. So I'm not worried about groupies. Only groupies I want is groupies buying my CDs and download them bad boys around the world. I don't need to see the ladies. I need to hear them when they leaving comments and when they hit me in my inbox and, my webpage, whatever. They saying they really, really dig what I'm doing. That's all I need to hear. I don't need to pick them up, take them out, and try to do the y'all mean. I don't need to do that. So, but women are kind of afraid of the musician thing. And, look, I can't convince women that they should not be somewhat threatened. But, women of ilk, of a certain ilk, and I mean ilk in a good way, they mean got something going on. I'll use ilk in that way, a positive way. Don't want to deal with that because I think they, let's say for a woman's making like, I was talking to my boy last night. He's like, yeah, man, I used to date with the sister. Or was it his wife? I don't know whether it's dated or whether it's his wife. It said she made like 2.3 mil a year. What am I going to do with a woman who's making 2.3 mil a year? In fact, my retort to him was, because I know he in the business, so I know he make money too, right? Or made money, whatever it is. And he said, I was like, well, I know you make money and she making 2.3 mil a year. What was y'all conversation about? What have you done for me lately, or what do I need you for? Because that would be the only conversation you could possibly have. With 2.3 mil, she can have any dude she wants. That means she don't need a dude. The thing about women out here, when it comes to like the dating scene or whatever, guys, and you really got something going on, if you don't have nothing going on for yourself, don't fake the funk, man. If that's what you're looking for, find somebody else who ain't doing anything. I'm keeping it real with you. Because you're just wasting time, and real women going to be able to sniff you out. If you faking the game, and you on these dating sites, whatever you're doing, and you standing next to a freaking Porsche, but as soon as you meet him, you somebody's in the shop. Real women are already hip to that game. You can run that on somebody that ain't hip to the game, but real women know that if you got a Porsche, you should be in a rental that's at least another Porsche or something. You shouldn't be talking about, well, you got to come pick me up because my Porsche is in the shop. Come on, y'all. But that's what's going on, and that's what's happening. So a lot of women don't have time to waste with dudes like that. My particular situation is, when I was single, knowing what I do, and it was before I started doing this fashion thing and getting all dressed and doing the fragrance thing, that I was less threatening to a woman because she felt as though there was probably still something that she could touch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say I'm that dude right now. I'm not trying to say, yo, yeah, I'm this and that. I still got to go to work every day. I did overtime today. I still got bills to pay. I got a brand new car I got to take care of. I got stuff I got to do. I got a car that got hit with a bullet. I got to pay a deductible for. I got to work. And that's what my thing is about, working men. Paying their own bills, living in their own place with their own car, with their own job, with their own everything, with their own accoutrement. Have something else to do. You don't just come home from work, drink a beer, and scratch your butt and think you Mac Daddy because you drink beer. Because you'll get the woman that's commiserate to that. Or that's compatible with that, okay? Commiserate. Forget it. So what I'm saying is, the women that I will be trying to attract is the women that look at me and say, Raj, I'm attracted to you because I like what you do. I like a well-dressed man. I like a man who's doing some things. I like a man who has his own job or whatever. But then I'll get people who are not quite, or women that are not quite in that lane, and they'll be like, yeah, I always want a good-looking man, a good dressed, well-dressed man, all that stuff. But, you're on a different level. Like, I would prefer somebody who, like, not really in the public eye, per se. But somebody who's like almost like a socialite in a sense, maybe. That's likely. You know, there's somebody who likes to get dressed up, like go out to different events. Because there's one time I didn't like doing that. I was with this one sister, man. I was a bum back then. I only had like maybe 3 pair of jeans, 2 shirts. All I did was came home from work, came down the lab, made these CDs for y'all, and then went back to work the next day. That's all I ever did. We went out from time to time, but every time we went out, I was wearing the same shirt, same pants, same crap, same shoes. Had 2 suits. Now them suits are well too big for me now, but just back then, you know. So kudos to you, my ex. Thank you. Not for helping me get where I am now, but on thinking about where I could have been if I was doing it when I was with you. I don't know if it would have changed anything in our relationship. In fact, it might have made it harder because I thought I've been too fine to mess with you anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But what I'm saying is, man, you have to get together, man. You gotta show and prove nowadays. You know what I mean? And when you get my age, life is short, man. So you gotta show and prove and put yourself in position. Now, people say people live beyond their means or whatever. Well, see, I'm a businessman. So I take risks. That's why I work a lot, because I take risks. So to have this equipment, and I don't need to tell you how much this stuff costs. And like, this is just a quarter of my actual studio. This is all I can put up here for pre-production. People who see my studio know what it is. But that takes money, man. And that doesn't go for my job. That doesn't go where I make money. I don't get it like that. I gotta run a business to buy this stuff. I can't expect the money I make in my job takes care of my car, what I gotta eat, my living quarters, my dwelling, stuff like that. To buy this gear, I got to make money. I got to do studio sessions. I got to sell CDs. I got to do what it takes. I got to do sessions. I got to do other people's sessions. That's what I got to do. So I take a chance. I put a lot of money out that a lot of people could not believe I put out. And yeah, I'm still paying it back now. But I'm paying it back wisely because I still got money coming in from different, venue streams. You know what I mean? I invest in stock. I do that as well. You know, not a lot of big time stock, but just some stock to keep some money in my pocket. And so on and so forth. So, you got to do that, gentlemen. If you're going to do that, and if you're single, put yourself in position for that woman you want. And if she's threatened by you, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. You know what I mean? And then she'll realize when she get to know you, not looking at you and how you dress, but knowing you, then she be like, oh my God, oh, you a nice dude, man. I really thought you was an arrogant boy. But you ain't an arrogant boy. Now, they won't say that, but that's how they see it in the hood. You know what I mean? I thought you was an arrogant boy. I thought you were trying to be one of them cutie boys, whatever, but, you ain't even like that. I'm like, nah, I ain't like that because this vest I bought from the thrift store. This tie I bought from the thrift store. These Wrangler jeans I bought from the thrift store. Could I have bought these jeans from someplace else? Sure. I got freaking $100 jeans in my closet. I buy from the thrift store. It's from a good organization that I'm familiar with. Not that I attend their church, but it's New Life Church, and they have two thrift shops that I go to. One on Cheltenham Avenue and one on Eastern Road. A lot of people ask me about that. They say, yo, man, where's that at again? Where's that at again? So I've been turning a lot of people on to that, even women. Been going up there and picking up them furs I've been telling them about. But anyway, yeah, look, and it helps the church. And again, I'll tell y'all again, I don't have no problems. I don't have no problem with people. I'm a believer. That's all you need to know. Whether I attend the church or not, I don't. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to you because I don't have to worry about you. I don't have to answer to you. You know what I mean? So, a lot of women out there talking about, I'm a God-fearing woman and I love God and blah, 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 blah. Man, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. I heard that before, and I've seen some things from the very same people that would have indicated anything but that. But I'm not here to say what people believe in, what they believe in, and what they say and what they don't say. It's up to you. That's your thing. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. When it comes to me, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for what I don't have. And if I can contribute to the church, and when I take donations up, I don't ask for You want a receipt? You want a text? No, I don't want that. Just take it. If I got something, take it. I got some other stuff I got to go through and take up very soon. So no, I don't need that. It's for a good organization, it's for a church. I'll continue to. If I can find something I like in there, I'm going to patronize it. I think one time I spent almost like $100 1 week. Because every day I go in there, I was spending like $10, $20 on a reel. Like almost every day, I'll spend at least $10 because I always want to use my card. And you got to use your card, you got to spend at least $10. So I at least spent maybe $50 on the average a week. I'm talking about a week in the thrift store. You know what I mean? Just get little stuff. I might pick up a tie. I might pick up a nice sweater. I might pick up a nice, pullover coat, whatever. You know what I mean? That coat I wore last week, that London Fog, that joint. Everybody love that coat. Paid $14 for that joint. $14 for that London Fog trench, short collar. You know how many compliments I got on that coat? What? So, here's to you ladies who know good men when you see them. Special men. Men of extraordinary taste. Men who are trying to do things with their lives. Men who take it to another level. Here's to you for recognizing that. And I like to recognize women who's doing that as well. You know what I mean? I like to recognize a great woman who looks good, who's sexy, pretty feet. Do what you do. This is not a dating site thing. I'm not trying to get a date. I'm just saying, if I was in the position of another dude who was looking for a woman, I have a criteria. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. That's why I dress the way I dress. That's why I keep my place clean the way I do. That's why I do this music thing. That's why I do fragrances. And that's what it is, all right? All right, that's enough of that. Done. How's your boy RaJuR? Real deep thrift shop. Real deep cool. Real deep music. Real deep guitar. Real deep wines. Real deep microphone. Chest 1 2 1 2. I'm out, man. Holla at your boy. I'll upload this as soon as I can. As I hit this button. Pat out.